Okay, y'all, what's up? What's up? Happy Friday. Happy Friday, y'all. I'm trying to make sure I got everything on go here. Let me see. And then they won't let me go bed. What we doing? Can I go live on here or what? Here we go. What's up, y'all? Happy Friday, y'all. Look, happy Friday. A girl is in this thing real quick. Y'all already know I'm here for what? I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Yeah, we're gonna see what messages do we have here coming out the gate. Happy birthday to all of my Sagittarius gang and friends. Okay, y'all don't party too hard. You know what I'm saying? My Sagittarius be a little wild. Okay, y'all, we had a full moon in Gemini. Okay, so y'all could be dealing with some people trying to get y'all communication together and not try to get lied to or manipulated. Because again, Geminis, you know how they be. Yeah, let's see what zodiac sign pop out for me. Let's see what's going on here this Friday. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. I'm for real this time. Hey, loving me. Hey, poo poo. I always say that, don't I? I'm here for a good time. If the live get good, if your life be getting good, I'll stay longer. Look, if it's interesting enough, I like to know what's going on here. Happy Friday. Is it more talks? Grand rise and happy sunrise, divine. Yes, Venus popping out the gate. Okay, it's all about love. Okay, y'all are in a space here. The number 18 could be significant. Yeah, you guys are focusing on love, intimacy. This is what you want. Okay, you want real love. Ah, yeah, yeah. Oh, Mary J. Blige, here it is. Yeah. With the Venus here, it's like how you relate in a relationship. The level of intimacy here is highlighted, especially during this season here. Yeah, let's see. What else here, guys? What we got going on? Yeah. It's like how you relate. Some people like Libra, Tauruses, you know what I'm saying? They always be in love with the ideal of love. They always want to be up under somebody or something like that. Grand Rising, Anthony, what up? How you feeling, man? Drop y'all zodiac signs below. Where y'all tapping in at? I'm in Georgia, outside of Atlanta. Mercury, ain't that funny with communication? Some of y'all, it came in reverse. It shot out. Y'all saw how it shot out in reverse. Okay, we are full moon in Gemini. Gemini rules Mercury. Mercury's coming out in reverse. We just got over Mercury retrograde. A lot of miscommunications, misunderstandings, mistext emails, car issues, electronical issues, your phone stopped working, you had to reboot your phone, you know what I mean? All kind of stuff. Where it comes to the communication, traveling. If you had been traveling, you didn't got, you know what I'm saying, traveling issues, delays. Okay, don't plan to go on no vacation during Mercury retrograde. Okay, yeah, the level of communication has been off in a relationship. I got look, love and communication. Okay, somebody's in no contact. We finna find out. Somebody you're not in contact with. Yeah, you didn't cut off communication with them in a past relationship. The communication's not there. It's very toxic. New York in the building. Yo, what up? Okay. Yeah, y'all got to get y'all communication together, baby. If y'all want to make it work. Let's say that some of y'all are in kind of like a in and out. Yeah, y'all reflecting. Y'all could be 39 years old. Some of y'all with the wax and gibbous moon, y'all are in a state of reflection. Hey, Monique, Grand Rising, Poo. Y'all in a state of reflection of how a relationship, how your love, what are your love languages? Do y'all know that? Let's start with that. Are y'all, do you know how you want to be loved, first of all? Because the problem may be you don't even know, what type of love that you want to get. So if you don't even know how you want to be loved, how can you find the person that's going to be able to give you the love, you know what I'm saying, that you want? If you don't know what you want, I'm going to need y'all to get it together. Let's see what we got going on here. Y'all want to go to the T, baby? Let me go to the Tangle Love. Let's see. Let's see. Tyrone, what up? Happy Friday. Monique said, tell her something good. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. She said, tell her something good, baby. Tell me something good. Okay. Tell me, right place, right time. Monique. Tell me that you like it. Yeah, okay, you feel me. Okay, so right place, right time. Y'all need to get it together. Alignment, divine timing. It looks like, Monique, you're gonna be finding somebody in the divine time. Like something's going to get together in the divine timing. Like Mariah, what up? Happy Friday. Something's going to come together for you at the right time. A lot of times we be pushing for things and Spirit said it ain't time for that. You still got some growing to do. You need some healing more to do. You know what I mean? It's still like another step that you need to do, but it's here for you. You know what I'm saying? The ideal relationship. Remember, we're talking about Venus, the planet of love. Remember now, love, love. Okay, oh, music, soul child headed. So many people. Okay, look. Yeah, I feel like alignment at the right time is going to be meant to be. You're going to know your person. Like, you're not going to doubt this person when they come in. You're going to know. Because it's going to be like the way that you feel about this person. It's going to be a different feeling you ain't never felt from none of these little scallywags you were dealing with before. This is a different type of feeling here, though. Let's see. Okay, you got to be at the right place at the right time. Unknown caller. Y'all know I don't like unknown caller because that means that's the X. Look, with unknown caller in reverse, what it is? Fake text, spam numbers. Okay, ain't nobody playing on your phone. It came in reverse. They was at one point. Somebody was playing on your phone. They ain't playing on it no more. Okay, yeah. Okay, let's see. Some of y'all could have been dealing with somebody who had a fake text and a fake, you know what I'm saying, spam number, spamming you, calling you and things like that. Yeah, it's not happening no more. They stopped playing on your phone. Okay, this person you were dealing with was living a double life. Okay. They were living a double life. They was out there in the streets, but then act like they was, going to be in a committed relationship with you. Like it seemed all good with you, but then this person was a whole hoe out there in the streets, living a lie, a secret affair, hidden truths, emotional betrayal. That's that lame ass ex. That's what I'm saying. They always making themselves very relevant here. Okay, my dear. Not they making themselves relevant. Yeah, they lived a double life here. Look, they was playing on your phone at one point in time, but they saying that it's not working. Okay, let's see. It's over for real. Look, baby. I'm just saying, baby. It's over. It's done. You not with yeah, you have closure. Even if this person did not apologize to you and give you closure, you gave yourself closure. Yeah, you had to mend your own heart. A lot of us had to. You know what I'm saying? We had to give ourselves closure. Okay, you don't want me. That's fine. Bye. I have to move on. You didn't give me no reason why. You didn't tell me why you got cold. You ain't tell me why you backed away. You ain't tell me why you stopped paying me attention. You didn't tell me none of this, but I'm going to give myself closure because I know myself. And I'm going to take my, go and pack it on up and move it on or something like that. Because this person was playing with this double life. They was playing with your life too because they dibbling and dabbling in the dark. You know what I'm saying? In the shadows, with the lower vibrational karmics. They was out there with them and then be trying to come back and get in the bed with you. No, ma'am. No, sir. We're not doing that. Yeah, let's see. That's why you moved on from this person. You seen that they were trying to hide a double life. This person started popping out, smoking cigarettes, drinking alcohol like they ain't never did before. You was like, wait a minute. I didn't know you smoked cigarettes. This person, like, when they're under pressure or stressed out, a lot of their addictions and bad habits started to pop out. And you was like, oh no, you one of them? It's over for real this time. Like, you had to back off this person. They were wilding out or something like that. They were really spazzing out. One minute they loved you, the next minute they hated you. They was just so finicky, so hot and cold. You didn't know how to take this person. You didn't know what to expect. Like, do we need to talk or do we need to stay away and stay silent? Because that's how I feel like this person used to give you the cold shoulder and silent treatment you if you didn't do what they wanted you to do in the amount of time that they gave you. This person was controlling. Yeah, they're gonna pop up on you. Look, now they want to pop up on you. Be careful. This person may try to come back by before the end of this year is out. It's a collective, baby. Drop your zodiac sign though. Let me see what you got for your zodiac sign. I have an unexpected visit. Somebody might be taking a risk. They facing their fears. They might pop up on you after you've already said it was over. You already told this person it was a done deal, and they're trying to pop back in for real. Like, maybe, is there a chance? No. Go away. You tell that person, go somewhere. Damn. Leo gang in the building. Okay. Hey, loyalty. Hey, poo-poo. Big Leo season. Okay. You think he bisexual? Monique, what sign he was? I've been getting it too with the double life. Like, this person kind of dabbles into both sexes too. Like, I was getting that too. I ain't gonna lie, I was getting that too. Okay, big Libra in the building. Okay. Hey, so we got Leo and Libra. Yeah, y'all was not growing together. This was like yesterday. Y'all grew apart. You were going one way, they were going. Okay, Leo, Monique. Monique, he was a Leo. Yeah, that's for sure. Okay, big Scorpio in the building on YouTube. Hey, poo-poo. I love my Scorpios. Happy belated birthday to my Scorpios. Big Scorpio season. Money over here. Big Gemini. You got that full moon in your side. How you feeling? You been feeling a little sensitive or something? Aquarius in the building. I see you. Okay, we got air signs in the building. Got a little water. Got a little Virgo. Keep y'all grounded. You know, Virgo, they're going to sit up there with Monique and Virgo over here too. Look, they're going to get you right. Virgo going to sit up there and look at everything. They're going to dissect everything you got going on from head to toe. Your shirt wrinkled, your zipper down. It's a red lipstick stain on your collar face. That's a Virgo, boy. Virgo be... You ain't going to iron your shirt. Ain't that a Virgo? Look, Virgo be looking at you. Don't be put together. Aquariuses don't care. Look, if you can talk to an Aquarius, you got good conversation with Aquarius, and you smart or whatever, you a little intellectual, they feel like they can learn from you. Aquarius gonna rock with you. They don't care what you look like. Look, Virgo be like, I need you to be, you can't be walking out the house with me with that on. You ain't gonna make me feel embarrassed. Look, Virgos will get embarrassed quick, won't they? They so perfectionist. They gotta look a certain, you know what I'm saying? You said Virgos get on your nerves so bad. You love them and hate them. Yeah, I know. You a Virgo. So you know what I'm talking about then. You a Virgo Libra cuss over here. Look, they over here. Y'all know. You know, you can't, look, somebody teeth, look, you can't deal with the smallest little thing. I don't know, they teeth messed up. I can't talk to them. Virgos are so particular. Like, it's just a gnat within them. They'll see something that, just one thing they don't like about you, they'll throw the whole person away. Fuck it. Virgo be like, I can't do it, baby. I just can't look in his mouth. I just keep staring at his damn teeth. I'm trying to look beyond. Look, I'm just saying that how y'all is. Ain't no back together. Ain't no back together. Somebody want to get back together with you. Let's stay together. Oh, Al Greenhead. Now, look, somebody want a fresh start with you, and it's in reverse. I'm just saying. You said you ain't lying, 829. I'm a little critical. Virgos are highly critical. What did you talk about a little? Look, you being modest. Baby, I was married to one, baby. Let me tell you, September 14th to be exact. Baby, I need compensation from that Virgo there. Okay? Every time a Virgo set a standard or a bar and you reach it, why that Virgo ask more of you? They want more. Well, if you hit that mark that fast, shit. Well, look, I really meant this. Don't be doing. You be trying to be modest, baby. Y'all be over the top. Libras and Virgos are very alike. You know what I mean? And so y'all look well put together when y'all go out. You know, you can tell a Libra and a Virgo. You can tell just the way they style, just the way that they dress, how they carry themselves. They gonna have the accessories. Y'all gonna accessorize and shit. Like, y'all gonna look like you actually took time to put your outfit together. Look, my light went out, y'all. Y'all gonna look like y'all actually took the time. Look, y'all actually took the time to put yourself together. So I do appreciate that about y'all. You know what I mean? But y'all can be a little judgmental. I ain't gonna lie. Virgos judgy. They will judge the hell out of you and make you feel bad. Okay. I'm just saying. Y'all be judging. You said you 912, so you already know. Look, I told you. I had to throw deuces at him. He was a narcissist, though. Virgo men, baby, they something else. They terrible. They talk so good. They so slick with it. They can sell you a car with no wheels, baby. You done got halfway down the street. Wait a minute, it ain't got no. How he got me in this car? I had to throw the deuces. I was fed up with that one. With that Virgo, baby. I think Virgos, they got to get out their way. Virgos have insomnia. Y'all can't sleep. Y'all be up 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning and shit, worrying about what you ain't got finished from last week, what you got to do next week. Virgos just, they mind don't turn off. You know what I mean? Even when you're supposed to go to bed and sleep, it still don't be turning off. It still be up thinking about what you got to do when you get up in the morning. Take your ass to bed. Go to sleep. Get some rest. Virgos are so funny, y'all. Yeah, you were guided from a childish person. This sounded like yesterday. Yeah, this person was childish, immature, insecure. You was guided away from this person. Yeah, you had to heal from a childish person. Somebody who was insecure made you feel insecure. You had to check yourself. You had to check your star player. Like, I know I'm the shit. Hold on. Not you trying to make me feel like I ain't the shit. Yeah, this person was playing you. 918 in the building. Big Virgos. Okay, y'all popping out here. Y'all ain't playing. That's what I'm saying. Don't y'all don't like no childish person though. Cause you can't grow with nobody like that. You know what I mean? If you got to be the parent to them, and especially if you got kids, I don't need no other child that I got to go run around and tell you what to do and how. I felt like you got tired of that with this person. You like, damn, I got kids. I don't need another one. Sheesh. This person was too immature for you, baby. I feel like you was having dreams about this person cheating on you or stepping out or something like that. With guidance, your ancestors was all in your ear. Shh, hey, you seen such and such, like your ancestors. And I felt like you found out all the information that you needed to when it was time. It was like you were building up a case. Every time they did something, Virgos, they ain't gonna say that. They're just gonna put a little check mark, a little mental check note, and they're gonna let it keep running up, and then they just gonna come with it with all the receipts. Yeah, I remember back in September when you were now what about in August? I seen that phone call that came in about 1 o'clock in the morning, and who was that? You know what I'm saying? Virgos like that. You be like, damn, how you knew that? What Shannon say, only if we care we'll be judging and we'll be saying it's kind of harsh, but mean well. I will say that Virgos mean well. Hey, Marcy, Grand Rising, boo. I will say Virgos, yes, a whole Rico. Virgos, they do mean well. They do. They really do. But it just come off as being mean and rude. Okay, but it comes from a place of love. It does come from, I want you to be better. I want you to be the best. So Virgos will, nitpick at you, you know what I'm saying, until they see you, doing something better with your life or something like that. Hey, Tracy, Grand Rising, love. Your Mercury is in Virgo. Okay. So yeah, you love to communicate. You respect somebody that knows how to communicate on that level. What bothers people about Virgos is that they smart. Like Virgos are so, like, they can communicate quite well. They can articulate. You know what I'm saying? They will, and they love a good go back and forth. They love a good debate. Because Virgos, they ain't going to debate none that they don't know. So if they ready to have a whole sit down and talk with you, best believe they didn't already went through, read, got everything already ready. You know what I'm saying? A Virgo not finna just jump out at you and accuse you of nothing that they don't have evidence. Like, they're not going to. They'll be quiet until they got enough evidence to go ahead and bring up on you. So yeah, let's go ahead and go. Virgos are like that, baby. I'm just telling you. When I was young, I ain't know no better, and I was out there in them streets, as a teenager. And I had been with my ex-husband. He's a Virgo. I was 16, he was 18, and we had been together, had 3 kids out of high school, But while I was with him, I used to wonder how he used to know all this stuff. Virgos have one hell of an intuition. That feminine aspect of a Virgo, they intuition be on point. I be like, how you know that? How you figured that? You know what I'm saying? Virgos have this type of knack. Like, they be picking up on stuff. They gonna play stupid though. They gonna play like they're real dumb. Somebody said Virgos are slow. Latoya said Virgos slow over here. You said, yes, this is to me, Virgos, Libra, Sun, Virgo, Venus. Oh, I got a Virgo, Venus too. I know you picky, baby. That Virgo and Venus, baby, we so picky. It just get on my nerve. I be like, damn, why I gotta be so picky? I don't try to be. I've had to work on myself with that. You know what I'm saying? I be looking like this. My thing is, depending on who you with, I'm a public figure, right? So if I'm in the public, I got to have somebody on my arm that's going to compliment me respectfully. You know what I'm saying? So I can't have nobody just looking any kind of way. And I had to realize that when I first started getting out in the public eye and stuff, I was with an ex, baby, whole tooth missing in the front and everything, baby. He ain't never go get it fixed neither. I've been gone 2 years. He still ain't got it fixed and got married and everything with that same tooth missing in the front. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's true. What you say? Yeah, I went out with a man and he was dressed well. He had the wrong shoes on. Not you threw him away because he ain't had the right shoes. I'm done with you. See, I'm not the one that's a dread. Like I'm not gonna lie, right? I know my strengths, right, and I know my weaknesses. Now, when it come to dressing and all of that, that's not me. It's not me. I don't, I mean, I'm gonna put whatever I'm gonna put on, and I'm gonna make it look good for me and my own style. But I'm not a stylist. I'm not into fashion like that. I don't give a damn. I'm gonna put on whatever. You know what I'm saying? But because I don't be caring about. I mean, I do. I do. I put it out. I step out when I step out. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, I'm really laxed. I'm really cool. I got who I'm with. I'm not out there dressing to impress. I'm out here giving these fucking messages. I'm doing my job. I'm not out here trying to impress nobody. I'm not looking for nobody. I wear these same clothes, come on it on camera. Get these messages. Get your life together. That's what it's about. Stop worrying about what my nails look like, my hair look like, my aesthetics. Get this message from spirit. That's what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? But I will say, when I was with the Virgo, he had me right. He'll tell me, that don't go together. You know what I'm saying? Like, he get me right, I will say that. But he was crazy as hell. He looked good on the outside, but he was crazy. So I'd rather look a little and have it all up here together, respectfully. But the one with the tooth missing, and then how he did, you look, y'all ever been played by somebody that wasn't even y'all ever been played by somebody who you was like, I can't believe I let you play me. And I knew better because I was better than you anyway, but I gave you a chance to step up. This probably somebody who broke, who ain't got no money, unemployed, they ain't got it to give or something like that. I'm just saying. It's a broke, debt ridden, on hard times. Okay, this person used to live beyond their means. I got drama, scandal, and disbelief. Somebody in your past here, they ain't got no money and they're under a lot of drama and controversy. Okay, just period. They are. They ain't got no money. And they got the nerve to pop up. Something about they must see that you're doing quite well. Okay, they see you peaceful with the peaceful vibes. They see you living your best life, living your life like it's golden old Jill Scott headed. You know what I'm saying? You're freeing. Yes. I feel like with the peaceful vibes, this person wants to come back because you were where it was at. They found peace. They could rest with you. When y'all used to be together, this person could sleep so well up under you. When y'all was in the bed together, they would feel at peace, like they could rest. You know what I mean? And that's what like they used to talk about with you the most. Like, man, with you is just so chill, it's so cool, it's so relaxed, and it's so peaceful. You know what I'm saying? They miss that about you. Cause they ain't got no money. They don't have nothing to offer you. This person will come back to you. They broke. They ain't got no money to give. I'm just saying they don't have no stability or security for you. Where before they did have, but they didn't give it to you like they were supposed to. And I feel like this person trying to run away from controversy. They're under fire. They're under a scandal. They business out there. Okay, this is why they want to come back. They're trying to see if you found out the information before. They trying to come back to see if you heard about them falling on their behind. You know what I'm saying? Wow, guys. Yeah. What you say? Oh my God, every man say that to me, like you have been claiming healing spirit. This calming healing spirit. Like when you are a divine feminine here, right? People feel that. People are attracted to that. The dark and the light. Narcissists too. They're going to be attracted to the light because it does feel good in your aura, in your, you know what I'm saying, around you. It's so peace, it's so calm because that's how you live your life. A lot of people, they don't live their life with peaceful vibes. They're not serious about that peace. I cut you off for my peace. You coming in with all this chaos, all this baby mama drama and all this stuff, you get cut off too real quick. I don't play about mine. It's an essential. You can't pay for peace. And that's what people be trying to figure out. That's something you can't, you know what I mean? Shoot, baby. You can't pay for peace. And that's what people trying to look for now. Somebody who's peaceful. When a man say, I want my woman to be peace, baby, you got to give me peace in order to let me make it abundant. See, a real empress or a divine feminine, whatever that this masculine brings you, we are going to multiply. But if you're not giving us peace, how are you supposed to get peace? Where that word? The hell? How? How is that even possible? And this is what masculines have to realize in a relationship dynamic, right? You know, people are like, look, the ex. I'm telling you, people have gotten so comfortable with accepting the bare minimum. And so when you come along and you're not like just the average Joe, just the average Keisha around the block that I could just Netflix and chill with, when you have standards, when you have morals, when you know your value, now you too much. You doing too much. You know what I'm saying? Like what? But this is how you have your life peaceful like that because of your boundaries, because of your morals, because of your standards. This is why your life is peaceful because you're not going to play with nobody like that. You see what I'm saying? But when you connect yourself with people who are around people, right, that's full of drama, full of lower vibrational, don't have no life, don't do nothing but gossip, drink, smoke, at the club, doing hookah every weekend, don't have no purpose in life. You ask this person what their purpose, they look, I don't know. I used to ask this question when I used to be dating, like on a date, on like what? Dating sites or whatever, and you meet somebody, like I asked them, what's your purpose? Raising my kids. That's your purpose? Oh, okay. Next. I'm just saying. Chosen in the building. Hey, boo. Hey, Chosen. This ex is my baby daddy who has two other baby mamas and one of them still married but chasing me. Yeah, that's the one I've been reading about. Thank you, Pooh. I'm trying to shed a live to my baby. Let me see, because he don't know I'm on live. Bless his heart, he didn't call me. Baby, I'm on live. Okay, let's see. He said, yeah, where you want to be at in 5 years. You got to ask people that for real. When dating now, you got to ask people. People just be linking up with people and don't be asking them no questions for the future. You know what I'm saying? Just for the now or the present, you be dealing with somebody. And it might be cool if that's what you're looking for, if you're looking for short term. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? Because at one point in time, I was like, I don't know. I've been married already, 10, 11 years, you know. I might want to just break. You know what I'm saying? Let me heal. Let me chill. Let me date. You know what I mean? I don't want to be tied down so quickly here because I know what it feels like. You know what I mean? So for a group of you, with dating, when you gotta ask the important question, especially Aquarius. If you have Aquarius placements, I find y'all don't ask the right questions. Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius placements. Y'all got to ask these qualifying questions if you're looking for long-term commitments. Because just because you got good chemistry with this person and you just go ahead and open up and then find out that y'all ain't even compatible, what the fuck? Did you not talk? Did you not have a conversation? Not even the 5 years. What do you want to do the next year? No, that's a fact. Because sometimes 5 years too long. I can't even think 5 years out. You know what I mean? I've had to learn to live in the present. Honestly, with my partner now who I'm with, that's what I've learned from him. Marcy says, stay positive and spread the love. Don't try to put my light out. That's a fact. That's what I had to learn from him, right? To enjoy the present. We too busy planning for the future that hasn't happened. How you know it's going to happen? You too busy working for the future. I got time, and then that time may never come. and you blew away the time that you actually had in the present. And so enjoying each other or enjoying where you're at in the present is what I'm so about this year. And because life is short, my partner lost his child earlier this year. Okay. Yeah. You talk about real life, you know. And so dealing with that and going through the motions of dealing with the loss of a child, you know what I mean? That's a lot. That's heavy. You feel me? And so you're gonna need to be with somebody who has peace in them, because you're gonna need a lot of peace. Because you starting out the year being burdensome, right? So some of y'all, I felt like, had at the beginning of the year, y'all had heavy emotion. Y'all had a lot of burdens or a lot on y'all shoulder. And throughout this year, once you've learned how to delegate, whether give somebody else look, I can't handle this right now. I got to focus on me. I can't do this right now. You stop taking on other people's stuff. Okay. You want me, I can't help you right now. I got to make sure I'm good. It's nothing wrong with that. That's the problem now. We don't do it enough. We scared to say no to people, thinking that they're going to walk away. Okay, well, you weren't meant to be in my life. If I can't help you right now because I'm too busy working on me, and you can't see the value in me working on myself, then I got to let you go too. And that's fine. You know what I'm saying? It's y'all got to be, baby. I got a Cancer moon, and I'm a rising Libra. And what I've had to learn, I was a people pleaser. I didn't want to rock the boat. I didn't want to say how I really felt, because I know we was going to start an argument. So I would walk on eggshells, saying certain things, not saying certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I've had to learn, like, no, you got to speak up for yourself, because if you don't, you're going to die miserable. The rest of your life, you live for somebody else who didn't give a damn about you. That's the reality. Once we realize, what it is. Travis in the building, big Sag gang. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, my Saggies. And that's what we have to realize about ourselves. We self-sabotage a lot. We do. We'll throw ourselves in front of a stray bullet, you know what I'm saying, for somebody who don't even care. They wouldn't even do the same for you. And you was like, damn, I thought we were, even your kids. Sometimes y'all be thinking like, look, you done made all these sacrifices for these children that you didn't, you know what I'm saying? And they just take it like a grain of salt, like whatever, that's what you're supposed to do. Like, what? Girl, I will. You know what I'm saying? These kids different now. They build different now. They not as, appreciative as we was. We didn't have cell phones back then. We had pagers and beepers. We didn't have all the stuff that they got. So I felt like they spoiled and entitled these new kids around here that we didn't have. They too daggone. You got to stop giving these kids too much. People too, if you are a people pleaser, I can guarantee you're depressed and miserable. And especially around the holidays. Or look, around these holidays, you know what I'm saying? When family is important and big and you're really getting into, that's when a lot of people deal with depression. That's what a lot of people feel like, I ain't got no real family. If you don't have blood family, a lot of us have to go to friends and people who we've, made our family. Family is only through what? Blood relatives. Relatives is blood. That's about it. You know what I'm saying? A good bit of us have been hurt by the ones in our family anyway, so we didn't already have to cut them off. Respect them. I literally had to pull out the excess bill. Not this spreadsheet, Travis. Them kids, and you talking about you want another one, Travis? You crazy, man? Shit. Them kids don't know what it takes to be raising a family now with a medium income. And then it ain't a lot of two household incomes. Well, we trying to bring that back. Look, we trying to make that normalized next year, 2026. We need our families, the core families, mother and daddy in the household. That's what's needed for these kids. Just period. And they don't be scared enough for me. Everything funny to them. I'm so serious. Them kids do not care. Look, I got 2 Sag daughters. Both of them so different. One's on the 9th, one's on the 15th. One 24, the other one 21 between. And they're so different. I'm like, dang, y'all 3 years apart, right? In the same month, a week, 3 years and a week apart, but they're so different. right? We got one Sag that's the ambitious one, the independent one, want to get out as soon as she can work, buy her own car, move out, go to college. You know what I'm saying? That's that one. And then you got the other Sag that's kind of slower to get into that. Like, you know what I mean? They didn't like school. I had one Sag that liked school, the other one hated school. It was like I had polar opposites of the same sign. It was quite interesting here, right? This is try to parent. I'm close with one and I'm not close with the other, right? So the other Sagittarius daughter I'm not close with, and I'm still trying to figure this thing out. You got to parent from an adult standpoint, already. So I got to be able to let you fall on your face and do what you do because you're an adult, right? But when you do, who you going to come back and fix your mistakes? You coming to who? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to give you the tools and the resources to get ahead of that, so you don't have to do no damage control. So you can critically think up front, ahead of time. A lot of times these kids don't be thinking they way through. They just call you, hey mom, do you know what? I don't know. Do you got a phone in your hand? You got a whole encyclopedia, library, Google, Gemini. You got a whole computer in your hand. Why are you calling me asking me some questions like this? Are you all right? You know what I'm saying? These kids something different out here. Anyway, let's go to the tarot. Look, them kids different, baby. I don't fool with them. Look, I stay out the way, baby. And I got a grandbaby, a Gemini. She is something else. Look, y'all. This morning she called me every morning, and I think the other day I didn't answer the phone. She cut up. My daughter said, "Mom, do you not know you didn't answer the phone?" And she went to school, and she hit that phone and said, "Grandma not answering." That's that Gemini stuff. Don't be throwing them temper tantrums. You can't get your way now. Straight Gemini. Okay. But she looked so cute today, y'all. She had her little red dress. They're taking Christmas pictures at the school. Baby, she said, "Grandma." I said, "Look at you with your little white sweater and your red dress and your little stockings." You know what that Gemini baby told me? What you think she said? "Grandma, you forgot my shoes. Look at my shoes too. They black." I don't know what it is about Gemini and the shoe gang and their passion with fashion here. You say your sad son, December 13th, he's super ambitious and has Gemini moon towards rise. Yeah, like I said, it's some of them that's different. Y'all, she said, "Grandma, you can't forget about my shoes. I got my black shoes." She had her little black little dress shoes on. "Oh, I can't forget the shoes, Sky." Yes, they cute, girl. You got to say they're cute so she can say, "Thank you." 2 going on 20. 2 going on 20, baby. I swear, that little girl. I love her, though. I definitely do. She is look, when I locked my hair up and stopped eating my meat, y'all know I ain't ate meat in 10 years. It's been 10 years. It's been 10 years this year since my hair has been locked and I stopped eating meat. I took meat out of my diet. But I eat some fish. Definitely not no damn tilapia. But I eat some fish and some shrimp. So I'm pescatarian. At first I started out as a vegetarian for a couple of years, and then I started like I could do some fish or shrimp or something. You know what I'm saying? And so when I decided to make this big sacrifice here, because I'm the only one in my family that doesn't eat meat. So I had a whole family. I was married, 3 kids. I still cooked and everything for them. And I still had to have self-discipline. You know what I'm saying? Baby, I didn't lock my hair, stop eating meat on the same day that my grandbaby was born. Do you understand me? You see how life worked for me. God said, "Okay, I see you doing your work. I see you doing your thing." I said, "God, I told you I'm going to do it. I'm going to do my job." You know what I'm saying? And so I really felt like that was definitely a little gift for me. And it let me know that, I'm in good standing. You know what I'm saying? I'm in good standing here. Okay. That was good. Good and faithful servant here. Okay. 10 years ago, I made that sacrifice. And then my grandbaby came 2 years ago. So after that 8-year cycle, stuff just started coming to me now. You know what I'm saying? I had to make sacrifices here. I had to go against a narcissist. I had to go against the whole family. I get families against me. I don't never just go one by one. Like, I don't never have one person to go against me. It be them and their whole family be mad with me. I'll be like, "Damn." And it take all of them to try to take me out. And they still can't. They still trying to figure out what it is. It's God's grace. Chose it. I'm doing my job. I'm doing my will. I'm doing my work. That's why you can't mess with me. You can't fuck with me. Because I'm doing exactly what I said, what God told me to do. 10 years ago, I'm doing it. Everything that he asked, even before that, my son, 18. I prayed to God. I told him, I'll live for you. If you make this baby, because I was having girls and girls. I got 2 girls. And my last one was a boy. If you make this a boy, God, I'm going to test your gangster. We had a whole conversation. I had to sign a whole little contract. If you make this a boy, I will live for you, for real. That means I will use my voice and I will go around the world and profess who you are. And sure damn enough, I had that baby boy that looked just like me. Everything that I prayed for, my son came out just like me. I was like, oh, he tried it. Oh, he tried it. He gonna try me. He test my gangster to see what I'm gonna do. Okay, bet. I've been living it ever since, y'all. You said, yeah, my baby and daddy family don't like me, and I ain't never met them. Wow, that's crazy. How's your baby? That's wild. Some of y'all done got out of a stalemate with the 4 cups in reverse. Baby, y'all done got out of a stalemate relationship or something like that. You done cut yourself free. Okay, you're no longer in a stalemate relationship or connection. Yeah, let me see. She about to be 2 in jail. Oh, they don't like you. Why? Because you divine. They ain't never met her either. Oh, okay. Well, that might be for the best. Because when I said that, the 3 of them swords in reverse. You done healed over a heartbreak and loose. Look, I said you done cut yourself loose from a stalemate. You done healed and cut yourself loose, baby. You done freed yourself, baby. Okay, and healed over this past heartbreak. This is a past betrayal. This ex here, they betrayed you 3 times or something like that. Lied, gossip, cheated. You got tired of it. Shit. I get tired of it too. You playing around. I got time. You trying to run behind you every time a new person come. You know. I need somebody who mature. You see what I'm saying? You ain't dealing with an immature person that act like they ain't never seen no booty before. Like, bro, everybody got one, bro. Like, and especially at our age, if you in the 30s or 40s, you done been around the block enough time. I don't think you can't do nothing no different than what, I'm just saying, like, to me, SEX can be overrated because if you are hypersexual, which means you got to, you know what I mean, then it's some healing that you need to do. When you hypersexual, you always got to, you always, okay, you need to heal your childhood trauma. More than likely, you were SA'd, you was touched, you know what I'm saying? And you still are operating through that child. I did that when I was young, when I was SA'd as a teenager. I'm trying to F my way through. I'm trying to find love through, you know what I'm saying, these men. Using what I got and not even knowing how valuable what I had, and I was giving it away. You know what I'm saying? These are the things that I had to learn because I didn't have self-love and self-worth. All these new words that we have now, all these, and they new now for us, but they wasn't, it's the words that we use and that we speak about, that wasn't in our vocabulary back then because we didn't know no better back then. You see what I'm saying? So now I feel like for a group of us, we're changing the dynamic. We're changing the conversations that we're having. Mental health is a thing. You know what I'm saying? Now we're putting things out there and we're putting things up. You said babies just popping up everywhere. I don't know why they need to sit down. Like, you want to have something out, you got a little 2-year-old. Look, my man would love to get me pregnant. Do you understand me? He said, I want you to have my baby so bad. Would I want to be trying to have a baby in my 40s? By the grace of God, if it was meant to happen, baby. I got the 7 of Pentacles. You starting to invest somewhere else. I feel like for a group of you started to work on your endeavors here with investing in the 7 of Pentacles. You started to invest into yourself. Actually, you know what I'm saying? Danny, you laughing. Danae, you laughing. Them kids, you know me. I be like, fuck them kids. That's what I was saying. But I love them. You know what I'm saying? But fuck them kids. I'm trying to live my best life. I'm just saying. I was married young. Jasmine Grand Rising Pool. What's your zodiac sign? I was married at 23, 24, had 3 kids. So I was a homebody anyway. I stayed at home and go to the club. I didn't go no club. I didn't do clubbing anyway. Oh, like I always been at home taking care of kids or something. I mean, it is what it is. You said an Aquarius? Okay. Shout out to the Aquarius. Okay. Shout out to the Aquarius too. Uh-oh. Y'all. This why you started investing in yourself, because this damn God of Wands in reverse. Baby. They look good. Look at the body on it. Let me just put it upright for you. Don't it look good? The body, I'm telling you, this person you was with was a straight player, straight Casanova, smell immaculate, look body like a god. Do you understand me? You like, yes, yes. But he in reverse. That means he all up in everybody else's face with the body. Okay, everybody got a chance to look at the body. He's community D. No, the person was cheating on you left and right, giving everybody else attention, taking his wand and sharing it and spreading it amongst others. Very entitled. This person was abusive. This person was a narcissist. This person, very entitled, arrogant. Yeah, verbally abusive, very manipulative, and entitled. But the D probably was good. I ain't gonna lie. It got to be. He toxic though. This one was toxic. It normally be the toxic ones that be. Baby. They look good, but they ain't good. They ain't right within. This ain't a solid dude. You know what I'm saying? They'll lie their way through things. They'll lie their way to get to the draws. And they ain't even got to. This person know they look good. This person used to women throwing themselves at them. And they expected you to do the same, which you did. You freed yourself. What? The devil, Capricorn energy. I told you they was toxic. Did I say that? Straight toxic, devil energy. This person either drink too much, smoke too much, just have a sex addiction. I told you they like to spread it around here, spread it around real thin. They can't help themselves. They need help. They really do. This person go get high, go get drunk, and go get a room type stuff. And get on Grindr, that app to be looking for, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about. This person right here you were dealing with. That's that double life. Remember some of that double life this person was living earlier? Yeah, it was. They right here. Right here. This person had baby mamas. This person had exes. This person had friends who they said that they was friends, but they had been exes that they still was dealing with and talking to, but they was trying to act like they was friends. That's for a group of you. I don't know who they're for. Somebody who said this was like, and you met this friend too. I don't know who am I channeling out here? I don't know. You said, hey Tina, can I do Cancer? I could do a real, I don't know who I'm channeling, but this person here, this person was they've been playing on both teams. I ain't gonna lie. You might have thought this person was bi. This person have a lot of girlfriends. You got a lot of friends that's women. They get their advice from women. You got to watch them, because them be the ones that be DL. Why you got a whole bunch of female friends? Where your nigga, where your dude friends? You don't hang with them? Like, that's a red flag right there for you. A man that be hanging with all these women, got all these friends as women, and I get out my advice, all my friends are women. No. You want to be a woman. You like what we like. Stop it. That's that toxic. I'm telling you. This person was touched being younger, and they did not heal from being touched. And that's why they is a hoe at 40 plus. So, let's see. You said Cancer. Let me do it real quick. Let me see. What message you got for Cancer? Let's see for Cancer. You too many. Okay. I dealt with one leg, girl. I dealt with one of them. I had to let it. That's why I started saying, you know why I say I'm here for a good time, not a long time. That came from his ass. That's why I started saying it this show. Because that's what he was like. He was here for a good time, not a long time, baby. And I had to learn, like, okay, the hose is for everybody. Oh, okay, I got it. Y'all, I got 10 more minutes on the clock today. Let's see. Cancer. What message you have for Cancer? Tina, stop overgiving. Uh, did you master that, Tina? Did you master stop overextending yourself as a Cancer? Okay, I just want to say that for a minute because some of y'all don't ever get out of overgiving. I mean, it's your nature. You're a Cancer, you're a water sign. You're a mother. You're mothering, you're caring, you're nurturing. But your kindness gets taken for weakness. People will take advantage of you, especially earth signs. If you a Cancer and you got goddamn Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, they're gonna run straight over your ass because you're so nice and sweet. And they think that you're naive and gullible for that. So they're gonna try to push your boundaries as far as you can go. You standing up? Look, then they'll walk away. They'll just keep running over you. Cancer, you'll be all right. And y'all will take the person back. I don't like that. My auntie a Cancer. And I swear she be dealing with the same men she didn't deal with in 1994. Girl, stop. Cancers go back to who they feel comfortable with. It's a comfortable thing. So even if it's abusive, I find my Cancers be attracted to a lot of narcissists or a lot of abusers. And you'll stay in it because either you've trauma bonded. We got to stop doing that. Trauma bonding, soul tying. You know what I'm saying? John Doe said, I'm right. That's Cancers, they do that. I got a Cancer moon. I'm telling you, I had to stop. Why I'm sitting up here dating this dude and you can't even afford to pay your phone bill. I'm giving you money to pay your phone bill. What? Y'all, I was so slow. I be feeling sorry for people. It did be wondering why I'm sitting up here doing stuff for you. Like, why am I doing stuff for you and you ain't even doing it for yourself? You be wanting to, look, don't laugh at me, Charles, sitting up there playing that man phone bill. Look, now, and we dating. How I think you gonna do? I was so, girl, too damn nice. You ain't got your phone bill this month. So what about next month? You ain't got no job. Who gonna be paying it next month? I'm finna go. Yeah, I thought you would. What the hell you talking about? You feel freer that you left. Yes, that's what I'm saying. You got to free yourself from these tyrants here. Chosen said we all been there, baby. I'm telling you, them dudes used to love me, I guess, because I figured I could save everybody. I thought that was, and I had to realize I can't save the people that I'm being in a romantic relationship with. That don't work. The work that I do is for the world, for everyone else. I'm not supposed to fix the person that I'm with, my partner. He's already supposed to come that way. And that's what I kept thinking about. I'm trying to grow people up, grow men up with me, young men that I be getting, like trying to get you up to my level, and you just not there. You won't come up, you know what I'm saying? And then I end up having to dumb myself down and get on your level. I ain't doing that no more. Yeah, y'all need to stop doing that shit. I ain't dumbing myself down and dimming my light for nobody no more. With the 7 of Cups illusion, a lot of options here. So for a group of you, I'm telling you, I told you with this person, this egg, with all the options, I told you this. They had a lot of options. A lot of them be all in their face. They was picking this one, Keisha, Teresa. What do you man say? I'm just saying. I'm telling you, this person, but they were a bad picker because they would pick the most dirtiest, toxic, karmic, filthy ass energy around them. That's who they would pick. They couldn't be around you. You was too holy. They can't. Okay, you was insecure to them again because you had moral standards. You know what I'm saying? You weren't finna do all that kind of crazy stuff. You got limits. And they would try to play you like you lame or something because you wasn't no hoe, or you lame because you not out there in the streets with it. Like, this person was trying to pull you down. They really was trying to pull you down a notch, to be down there with them. Basically, they was trying to turn you. They was hoping they could turn you. And you stood on your 10 with this person. I feel like you stood on your 10. This person was trying to manipulate you, gaslight you. There was all the tricks of the trade they were trying to do. And I felt like it took a while. Cancers, it took a while for you to get it before you decided to walk away. Months, years for a group of you, but you had endured a level of like disrespect, belittlement. Um, this person would talk to you just kind of any kind of way. You know what I mean? And you would be like, why are you doing this to me? I don't even talk to you like that. I don't do this to you. Where is this coming from? You know what I'm saying? You couldn't. You said, John, you said you stayed almost 4 years. Oh no. I did. Well, the other one I stayed with about almost 3 years, I think. Yeah. And that was the other ex. And I was just like, no. Cancers, y'all gotta realize y'all do best with other water signs, another Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. They say that you're supposed to be with a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, but they gotta have been healed or something. They had to have done some work on themselves. They're not very emotional at all. Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, they're providers. They provide stability. That's about it. You want them to be all emotional and all that. That's not them. So a lot of, I had this conversation with my man yesterday, and I was talking to my friend, and we was on three-way, and I was just like, he said, a lot of times that's the problem. Women think that they know men. They want to think for us instead of just having a conversation with us. Instead of just asking us what they want to know. They will go and, well, I think this is what, how I feel. Like, no, men do not think like women. Stop doing that. So I would have to ask him instead of just assuming like I normally would assume how men are, just based off of the men that I chose. You see what I'm saying? Okay, every man ain't like that. That's just who you chose to fuck with. Respectfully. You know what I'm saying? So I had to learn that too. Like, okay, every man is not the same. You know what I mean? And so dealing with someone who's a Scorpio who is water has like, right? Men aren't emotional in nature because that's not how they were brought up. We raise our boys up to play with what? Cars, construction toys. We gear our boys, we push them into the work field at 2 and 3 years old. We buying them damn toys and trucks and shit, and all that. We're already pouring into our children what we want them to be, kind of where we're heading them to be. And so the girls, what we buy them? Fucking baby dolls, and then be looking crazy when they're 13 and pregnant. Y'all, did you hear me? How that makes sense? Let me turn the light back on. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. We buy our little girls baby dolls and shit and then be looking crazy when they're pregnant. Yeah. How? Ain't that what you told them? You got them a house. You got them a little kitchenette set. They learning how to cook with and feeding the damn baby at 3 and they a baby. I had to look at that when I looked at my grandbaby playing with a bastard. That's what made me think about it, honestly. By me having my grandchild, and I'm just like, she like, oh, I gotta go get my baby. You a baby. What the hell? It dawned on me. Like, how we be mad with our kids, but we give them, we don't tell our boys to, get in touch with your emotions and take care of children. That's not their nature. That's what the woman, the little baby, the little girls, they're supposed to have babies. They got the kitchen. They supposed to be in there cooking. They got the vacuum cleaning. You had the little fake ass vacuum cleaner stuff. You be vacuuming, so cooking, cleaning, and baby. Them all the little toys that we get our girls. Baby dolls. Right? So we can't be mad. That's why I'm like, it don't make sense, bro. It don't. Christopher, what up? That shit, it just don't make sense. So when a little boy, and a lot of times, unfortunately, women, we are delusional when we like, we want a man to be soft enough to deal with us, but then be hard in the streets. Like, okay, you be real. What you want, baby? You want a man or a woman? Because a lot of times I find, right, what we be asking to be very feminine. And if you asking for a masculine, a divine masculine, you know what I'm saying? You can't have it both ways. Well, you can. It depends on how that man is. You see what I'm saying? If you get a water sign man, you know what I'm saying? He a little more in touch with his emotions. So he can understand your emotions. He might be a little more self-aware of your emotions, emotional intelligent enough to be able to handle you. But if you're talking about you dealing with an Aquarius, y'all don't care nothing about no damn emotion. What, Charles? What? Christopher, what? Aquarius would be like, why are you crying? The fuck you crying for? Why are you so sensitive? Damn. You got to know your place, man. If you know who you are, that's why learning about astrology and learning about zodiac signs, you can learn about yourself so you can know how to date, know what you get yourself into. You know what I'm saying? I ain't about to be crying in front of my damn child and wondering why you don't cry. And she got an Aquarius moon, crazy self. A Sagittarius with an Aquarius moon and a rising Taurus. The girl is Satan. No, I'm just playing. She's something else. I just can't connect with her. She don't show no emotion. I don't think I ever seen her cry. I'm just like, are you a robot? Are you in there? I thought she was, that movie Us. And them, that's how I thought she was traded out or something. Like, where's my child? Because I don't have no connection with you. Hello. Can we bond? Or something? You don't like me? I didn't do nothing. I don't know. Crystal said it's you all day, but you cry too. I find though Aquarius is they'll cry, but they don't have an emotional intelligence to pick up on somebody else's emotion. They'll cry when they have to do it themselves. You know what I'm saying? You said you find Capricorn men to be super sensitive, even like dreamy, rom-com movie character. I'm glad you said that because my man was like Capricorns to them. Because my daughter, her baby daddy is a Capricorn, and he talks. He was like, "Yo, the way he acts is like y'all is like we in a movie." That's so funny you said that because that's what my man said. That's what he reminds us of. The way that he talk and say stuff is like it's not real. It's like it's out of a movie or something. You know what I'm saying? Like a Capricorn man. I was with a Capricorn, and he did. The first time I saw him cry, well, he lost his child some years ago during COVID. So initially, that's when I seen emotion out of a man, right? Because he lost his child. That's major. That's right. And so after then, I ain't see him cry, so I broke up with his. I ain't laughing at his tears, but he shouldn't have did me the way he did. This person is a ho-ho, a childish, immature hoe. Just period. This coming out again, even more childish. It's still in reverse. This the son to the damn God. Dang, like this person is just. Christopher said, I could feel people's pain. I do too. That's why I got to stay away from large crowds. You know what? One store I do not like going into? Walmart. Who don't like going to Walmart? The energy there is so low vibrational. It's just if I have to, I go in and run out if I have to. I will avoid shopping at Walmart because the energy is too heavy around me. It's just too dark. I don't like it. I be picking up on people. I was with this one guy, a Taurus, and I touched him when I really started to realize my gifts were developing while I was with him, and I knew I was okay. I'm thinking I'm supposed to be with you. I just picked up another gift while I was with you. I could touch him, and then I could see who he was fucking. Do you see? Y'all, that was spirit showing me right then and now. I should have ran then, but I should have ran then. I could touch this man and be saying who he done slept with in his bed. We'll be in the bedroom. I could touch him, and I could see like who he. Y'all, I should have ran then. I needed to get that experience in though. Okay, Spirit told me I needed you to learn this lesson one more time. Aaron, what up? Like zombies walking around. Crystal, yeah, I don't like Walmart. Yes, I thought it was just me. It's not, Tanisha. Walmart have low vibes for real. I do not shop. I do not like that. Okay. I don't like that. When sometimes you all have abilities here. It's just whether you want to tap into it or develop them or not. You know what I'm saying? We all are gifted here. We're all. You know what I mean? And look, the moon want to come. Look, the moon and the sun. Oh my God. Okay, so y'all know this person watching you. Look, the sun of swords in reverse. They're watching with the moon in reverse. It's being revealed. You already know this person is stalking you. Your ex, they're watching you. This person is childish ex that you had to walk away from because they was in everybody's face. They was community D or P. You know what I'm saying? Like, this person, yeah, they're watching you. They were hitting at one point in time, and spirit is calling them out. They're watching you. Plain as day. You could be seeing 77. 777 could be significant. They not happy what they seeing. Look, I got the Emperor in reverse. Okay, this ex was okay. They got a child. This could be a father figure you were dealing with in the past. They were greedy. They were selfish. They were abusive. They were manipulative. And with the Nine of Cups, they ain't happy with what they're seeing. They're watching you here, online or wherever that you at. You could be posting or whatever. They don't like it. They're not happy with what they're seeing here because they thought you was gonna be sad, busted, and disgusted. They thought you would still be crying. They expected you to actually reach out to them first. They're still like actively waiting. They still thinking they didn't tell their homeboy, their homegirl, oh she'll be back, oh he'll be back. Like they already got it set up in their mind that they just know you coming back, baby. Like what? Sway? Where we do that at? This person is arrogant. I'm telling you. You either when you left them, you gave them a good narcissistic injury for a good bit of them because they thought they was the and you had to let them know, boy, you ain't I held a big hand and cried all the way to Dallas. Christopher, I'm not messing with you, dude. God showed me the same shit. She was out. You held her hand and cried all the way to Dallas. She was a hoe. Oh my gosh, you stupid. You said, yeah, I just blocked him and his ex-wife that he's still married to because she dyed her hair like, girl, not the impersonator. Oh, you was the one I was doing that reading for yesterday then. They'd want to be, I dated a guy like that, a Taurus. His baby mama was a young girl. I said, I'm looking at him like, damn, she was kind of young. But she wanted to be, she wanted to be, after I got with him, he wanted to be in a poly dynamic, a poly relationship. I said, I'll see. She came back talking about, well, I was wondering if we could go out on a date. Girl, no. Have you lost your mind? You have. Before I knew it, she didn't dye her hair red. My hair was red, and I ain't dyed no more. That's why it's coming out now. Baby, she didn't color her hair red like me. He was like, why would she do that? He was like, it don't even look good on her. He was like, wow, you really have some type of impression on. He's so dumb. He wasn't spiritual. He was religious anyway. He was opening me up to getting attacked by all these other baby mamas and everything. So she got mad because I was like, she felt some type of way. And I was like, well, why would you want to be with him after it didn't work out the initial time? What do you think would be different? Like, why would you? I said, is it that you want to come back to him or you just trying to fuck with me? And she just started smiling, looking at me like, well, oh, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. You done lost your mind, baby. She wanted to come back and wanted to be in a relationship with her. I'm just like, you crazy. I've never experienced that in my life. Never. And she just started dressing like me. We would get the baby on the weekends, and it's time to go pick him up. She'll be dressing like me, putting dresses on. He'd be like, she don't even dress like that. Why is she? I guess he'd be like, well, if he like her, then I need to be like her. It was really weird. I've never had a doppel. She was literally my impersonator. I was helping her. I felt sorry for her. I told her that she needed to focus on her root chakra, which was the color red, honestly. And I had given her some material. Like I really was trying to help the little girl. And you trying to be with me and trying to sneak your way back in. I'm like, bro, you crazy, baby. I had to walk away from all y'all. And then I told them that their little baby, their baby that they had. Now, mind you, your baby is the same age as my grandchild. So, I mean, I'm already over in on my head trying to see what it is anyway. I ain't really trying to start over, but you know what I'm saying? Let's see what's up. So I'm sitting up here realizing I'm the only sane person in y'all relationship. Everybody that you got in here, none of y'all got no sense. The baby, I believe the baby was autistic because he was the same age, 3 weeks older than my grandbaby. And now boys do develop slower than girls. Y'all do know that. You know what I mean? But he wasn't developing like he really should have. And I was concerned. but he was still young. You talking about 9 months, 10 months, 11, 12 months. Okay, you're not walking. And then he would do his little hands like this. And I was looking up, that's a sign of autism when he's just doing this. He's not talking, he's not verbal. You know what I mean? And I had told him, go to the doctor appointments when it's time to go. You need to go. Well, I just feel like ain't nothing I can do. They said they don't really test for that until he 2 years old. Ain't nothing I really can do about that. And I'm like, bro, I just was like, y'all crazy, baby. I hope the best for the child. Okay. Because she wasn't taking care of him. She was neglectful with him. Hey, poo-poo, Bliss Naturals, hey. So I just really felt bad for the child. I always get with dudes and I feel sorry for the child or the kids that are involved, because either the mama is, not a good mom figure, right? Or the dad just struggling. And I find myself getting in relationships and I'll be like, I'm more in it, and I sit up there and put my feelings to the side, or maybe get my needs not met and put them to the side for the sake of your child that's not even mine. I'm getting the short end of the stick. This your company page. Oh, okay, cool. And I'm like, I gotta go, because this don't make no sense. You got your baby mama want to be with me. You want to do poly. The girls, we trying to, on a dating site and looking for women, and women like me, but they don't like him. He mad with me because they like me and they don't fuck with him. I'm just like, bro, this is too much. All y'all crazy. This is crazy. I've never in my life, I experienced that at 40. I just was like, this is too much. The little girl want to be like me. Then she started hating on me. I didn't even know she was spiritual. She was like, oh yeah, I used to do tarot. I used to do all that. Okay, so you the one been doing this damn magic then. He didn't even know that she was into spirituality. I said, do you know that she did read? No, she don't do that. The girl just told me out her damn mouth. And he looking crazy. So I said, you don't even know what you got going on. You leaving me wide open to get attacked spiritually from these. You doing too much. You don't even know who you dealing with. That's why I was like, okay, yeah, you can't protect me. I need a masculine, my divine masculine that's going to protect me. I'm going to do my part, but I'm going to need him to do his part too. And it ain't you, apparently, poo-poo. It's like, no. Hell no. Look, some of y'all done leveled all the way up. Do you understand me? You are literally a star. The universe, Nova. Y'all got y'all cup. Y'all emotions are balanced. You're financially stable. You're mentally stable. Okay. And you're ambitious when it comes to the work. You are the universe right about now. This is why this person mad, because you leveled all the way up and you're mastering parts of yourself that you didn't before. So now you're a different person than this person. This person don't even know who you are now. You've changed so much. Congratulations on the transformation too. You've changed so much. You've grown. They can't get the old person back no more. They can't get, you know what I'm saying, that old version of you any longer, because you've leveled all the way up. You know your worth now. You are manifesting at this time. The world, the oyster is yours. You see her with this damn wand. She said, baby, I can manifest these emotions. I can manifest this man right now with this cup. Do you understand me? Cups represent water, and water represents emotion. And you see what her wand at? Woo, woo, woo. To that cup. Period. Hell, this person slept on you. Yeah, the 2 of Wands in reverse, everything slowed down. Everything. This person's world has been turned upside down because of how they did you. Everything's stopping for them, and everything's up for you. It's almost like a destiny swap type of thing. I don't know if they tried to do that to you or not. But it's like, if you're doing good, they doing bad. And it shouldn't be that way. You didn't do anything to make it that way. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like you did nothing. But it's like that. So if you're doing good, they're doing bad. And like what? So this person is sad. That's why they're highly upset, and they're sad while they're watching you level up. They would much rather see you in the same space that they are in, and you're not. And they're upset with that. Everything that they're trying to plan is falling apart here. They like, why everything working for you, but when I try to manifest, it ain't working. You said they happen to use Tanisha. And is and did, period. Y'all, I said I was supposed to be gone 15 minutes ago. Y'all gonna get me in trouble. Nah, let me stop. I like being in trouble. It'd be a good trouble. Let me stop, y'all. Look, I said it'd be a good trouble with the lovers. Just period. Big Gemini energy. Gemini. Okay, for a group of you. This is a lover's situation here. Where y'all are choosing each other. This is a spiritual union that you're going to be in. This is, if you're not already in this union, you should be in a new union by March of 2026. Okay? I have lovers coming out. This person is your yin to your yang. This is your divine masculine to the divine feminine here. You guys are choosing to love each other. You guys are honoring a contract that you guys have together. I'm telling you, Spirit is behind the scenes is putting together a hell of a squad or a hell of a power couple or something like that, baby. I'm telling you, it's not gonna be stopped. Can't nobody stop what God puts together. I feel like this person in the background, they try to do a little magic and stuff to try to get you to pick the wrong partners or pick people like them so that they'll make it seem like if I do a little bit more work on myself, when I come back, I'll look better than who they're with, face it. Like, this person is cuckoo. This person is not. This ex of yours, they're really like still planning behind the scenes. You've already moved on. Hopefully it's the Capricorn. Look, I don't like no Capricorn. I love Capricorn women. Capricorn men, you say it's the third party. The third party always gonna be around. Let me see. Hold on, team. I'm gonna check. But the Capricorns for me, they're the grandfathers and the grandmothers of the zodiac, right? We can count on our Capricorns. They're normally stable. They're normally, you know what I'm saying? They'd like to take care of kids. They love kids. You know what I mean? And they're providers. That's what they do. They provide. They make sure they make sure they take care of the family, the household. Now, on the other end, if they are unhealed, Capricorns can be very lazy. They procrastinate and they will sit on their ass and wait on you to do everything for them. And that's the one that I had. It was a December one. Yeah. The one that's still talking about what happened when they was 12 years old and they damn 40. Hello? He a Capricorn, Tina? Oh! Baby. Hold on. Let me see something. Because they're going to get on my nerve. Right? They're going to get on my nerve right now. You say he a Capricorn. Is he still with the third party? Look, I'm going to tell you, that Capricorn tried to flaunt this little third party. The new boo, it was probably an ex for some of y'all. He went back to the ex. But they're not doing good now. They're not. He thought he was going to flex or stun on you with this one right here with the new one, and it ain't working. It ain't working out. They rocked. It was like what they had in common was going against you. So he had his own reasons of vendettas because you walked away from him. That's his reason. Her reason is because of what he's been feeding her about you. So whatever he been telling her about you, you did this, you did that, and all this stuff. So now this is why she don't like you. And they're both watching you for separate reasons. It's crazy. Yes, he caught himself posting a picture with the woman at the party. Baby, when I tell you, I can't make this stuff up. Look, the one I was with, he went back to his he got two baby mamas. He went back to the first baby mama that he used to pillow talk with me with and say she was abusive. She used to hit the kids. The kids used to tell me, Dad, you should never go back to mom because, you know, this, that, and the third. I'm just like, wow. And then you go back to the woman when I leave you is crazy. And think that people not going to look at you like you're crazy. Like this. He looks stupid. They do that though. The Capricorns will go back to familiarity. Okay? It's familiar. I got history with you. I'm going to go back to where I know who's going to take me as I am and ain't going to ask much of from me. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna require too much. That's why I be scared with dating, because it's like who you really love and why you choose me. Well, my thing is like this: if you scared of dating, then that means you're not really sure. You got to have confidence within yourself, because honestly, it's about you using your own discernment. God gives us all discernment. If our body don't feel right, my stomach might feel a little queasy around you, or it might be a little hurt. That's your spirit team talking to you. Get on. We still aren't as in tune as we would like to be with your spirit team within our bodies. Our bodies are the first indicators. When you walk in a room, you can tell something didn't happen because your body gonna pick it up first. You want some, what just happened here? Everybody looking around. You know what I'm saying? Your body's gonna tell you everything around a person, whether your nervous system is acting crazy around a person, to let you know. If you start sneezing and your allergies going crazy around a person, that's not good. Your body is gonna let you know first and foremost what's going on before the mind can pick up on it. You see what I'm saying? So when it's the burps, you have spiritual burps. Me too. And you said, or I feel sick. Right. So it's like your body is telling you that y'all not vibrating on the same frequency. You gotta go. You look good. You know what I'm saying? But my body's saying no. You know what I mean? We're not going to be a good fit long term. Now, if you're looking for the short term, go and do what you do, boo, and have fun with it. But protect yourself and all that stuff. But if you're looking for long term, you want to ask the particular questions that you want to know. Is this person really going to be long term? Then again, I told you, their friend group, look at their friend group with all their friends. You got to look at that. Look how he take care of his children. Look at the relationship he got with his baby mama. Are they a healthy co-parenting? Is she calling all kind of nights? No respect? That'll let you know, okay, a little bit more going on than damn co-parenting, because ain't no way you need to be calling my house and I'm past no 9, 10 o'clock at night. Kids sleep. What you want? And especially if it's a baby, if it's young, you ain't me talking nowhere. You know what I'm saying? It's certain things that you got to, pay attention and nip it in the bud right when you see it. Because sometimes we'll be thinking, well, let me just give him a chance to take care of it. And if he weak, he'll let you know he ain't took care of his business, but he ain't created boundaries on that baby mama. He ain't created boundaries on his exes. He ain't created boundaries on his female friends calling his phone while you laying there at 10, 11 o'clock at night. What y'all need to talk about, baby? I'm old school like that. What's up? What we do? What we really doing? You know what I'm saying? I don't play like that. You said you dealt with a narcissistic Gemini validation. Yep, dealt with a narcissist Capricorn. Yeah, I was with a covert narcissist. I didn't know how bad he was until when I told him I didn't want to be with him. When I told him I didn't want to be with him no more, that's when I started to see all of the craziness. And I started to see the obsessiveness, like, no, we need to be together. And I was just like, you said you got 4 pages with my picture on Facebook. Dang. They out there like that. I got a couple of people that came to me too, and they've messaged me behind the scenes. They was like, they must don't know me and you really friends in real life. So that is not me DMing y'all, asking y'all, I feel the energy, I feel your energy real, and whatever. Let's find out your zodiac sign so I could give you a reading. Y'all know I don't even talk like that. First of all, you know what I'm saying? I gotta get on it, y'all. They said you ain't popping until people start impersonating you. People trying to make money off me, off my name. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had my ex delete this Capricorn narcissist. When I left him, he got so mad and so pissed that he deleted my YouTube page. I was monetized. That's my livelihood. That's how I was making money a few years ago. He deleted my page. I had to start all the way over, y'all. My YouTube is a fresh one, because of a narcissist that was mad because I walked away from him. But I was doing everything. He was doing minimum and I was doing everything. So I'm just like, what? That man then deleted my YouTube page. I do podcasting too. And he tried to delete my podcast platform on Spotify. I'm on Spotify. I'm on Apple Podcasts. I'm on damn iHeart. Like, I do what I do. And he was trying to take all of that and create his own. So literally, he was trying to delete me and then beat me. He created a page. Now he damn giving quotes and doing all this. I'm like, oh, so now you motivation. Yeah, he played with my livelihood, knowing I just had a grandbaby. First of all, I let you have a house, knowing that my daughter was pregnant. She had to move back home. She was college. She's a sophomore in college. She got pregnant and had to move back home. Now, moving back home, we not on good terms. I'm trying to move on. I'm trying to get the heck on. But you know that my daughter needs a place to lay her head. Now, I could go out and get an apartment, which means I'm not paying no bills here. If I got to go take my money elsewhere and uproot and move, I will do that. Or you gonna let me get the house and be a real man? What y'all thought he did? What you thought he did? I had to leave at that house. Go on ahead. You said, grandbaby, you look good. Thank you, baby. Thank you. 42, baby. Yes, I just turned 42, October 27th. And I said, you gonna try to keep the house to spite me? A house that I know you can't afford because I haven't been paying the bills, you dummy. Okay, you want to keep the house? Let me take my name off the shit. Let me take my name. Okay, remove my name off. Tell me why 5 months later they didn't got their ass kicked out. I'm like, I already knew this. Like, why would you do that just to be in spite of me, knowing you could not take care of this household, knowing that my grandbaby needed a place to be born, and I didn't let your kids take my daughter room. Your 5 kids, now your 4 kids are up here staying with me. That made sense. That's why I say narcissists will bite the hand that feeds you. I don't care what you do. I don't care how nice you are. I don't care how much you give. But the minute you stand up and pull back, that's when they act a damn fool. That's what I had to learn. I was like, yo, you crazy. Took the house, was crazy. I'm going to keep the house. First, he was playing with me. Well, I put an application in for an apartment. I'm just going to move down the street. Okay, great. So I can keep the house. And then he'll play a few days later. Well, no, I'm going to go back. You going back and forth playing. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, I ain't got time. And then he want his ring back. He gave me this ring. We was engaged. He wanted to be. I'm like, I'll give you the ring back once I move all my stuff out this house, my name off this lease. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you your little funky ring back. It wasn't like it was this expensive ring. For him, it maybe was. But I'm just like, bro, he kept asking me, where the ring? Where the ring? Where the ring? Give me the ring. Give me the ring. And I'm just like, bro, what you gonna give it to somebody else? I mean, why are you wanting it so bad? Like, I'm gonna give it. Trust me. What do I? It ain't like I'm finna go get no money for it for real. The ring wasn't nothing but $1,000 when you bought it. So the value of it went down. Like, what you think I'm finna get for it? You think I'm finna go pawn it or something? The hell? Like, this Capricorn was just crazy. And I didn't put none of the business out. I was a very private person. I'm a Scorpio. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show you and tell you what I want to. But he knew I was a private person. And so he was gonna record himself crying after we broke up, and said he was gonna post it. Talking about some men hurt through breakups. Face ass. I said, what you think you doing with that? I know you ain't about to post that. I know you're not about to post that. Well, we about to see. I might about to post it. Why would you do that? Well, I mean, you want to break up with me. You don't want to be with me no more. But why is that everybody's business? You want to make it a known? Like, I'm like, this person was cool. This Capricorn. I had to move while he was at work. Yes, he did. It's Tyree. Oh my God. Oh my God. I was like, and you talking about big 300-pound, 6 foot, 300-pound, big head. Like, y'all. I said, if you post that, I can guarantee you we're going to have a problem. He ain't posted right, but then he started his own little YouTube page and start posting. Now he started being a vlogger. He doing podcasts. So everything that I've done, he's wanted to do. I've never been with a man like that. My cards and stuff like that. When I was leaving, I left the house, I came back, he playing with my cards. Why are you in my office playing with my cards, putting your energy? You knew what you was doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, ooh, you know. And this the one I be talking about be doing magic and stuff, because this the one who went back to the baby mama or went back with the ex, thought they was gonna stunt. So they bonded with the hate for you. Okay, that's how they bonded and things like that. But they seeing that what they came together to do to you, it's not working. It's not working. It's not. It's 11:11 on the clock. It's not working. So now everything's backfiring to them. They were using your energy. They were living off of your energy here. Okay. And so now that you pulled all the way back, yeah, they good at this, baby. They are. I'm telling you, that Capricorn, I swear to you, boy, he was just as cuckoo as Cocoa Puffs, baby. It was great actor, could talk a good game. You will be amazed how many people will call him and ask him questions when it comes to the music business, because he was a producer. And a lot of people will call him for advice, and I'd be like, if they knew how you ran your household, they wouldn't be asking you advice for nothing. I'm just saying. Because he didn't run their household. He was like a child. My son said, Mom, I don't even look at him. I can't look up to him as I definitely don't look at him as no role model, especially not no father figure. He's too immature. My 15-year-old son back then was saying that. I had to leave when my son told me that. Hell, my son don't even look at you like no man. What I need you here for, baby? I'm just saying. Baby mama, you said baby mama boys too, if they have a good relationship with a mother. Yeah, his mama died when he was 12. So that's what he would use for the trauma bonding. Yeah, well, my grandma had raised me and my brothers because, my mama, he was getting ready for school one morning and she was in bed. They seen her slumped over and they did see, find her bed though, dead, but I'm like, bro, you was 12. You're 40 now. Why are you, how is that? They never want to grow up. So I feel like I got an adolescence at 12 when he lost his mama. That's what age that he stuck with that trauma, right? So in the mind, that's how old he is, 12. Because he ain't healed. He ain't did no healing work. I done asked him, you don't love yourself. Yes, I do. I said, well, if you love yourself, go wash your ass. Brush your teeth, baby. Normally people who love themselves, they take care of themselves. Yes, I do. I do. Okay. Why I got to remind you to go wash your ass? It would be simple stuff like that. If you loved yourself. If you done the work on yourself. Y'all, my basement door, the doorknob broke probably within the first couple months, came off the thing, the first couple months after we moved in. So all you need to do is go get another doorknob to put it in. Tell me why he never did. We stayed almost 3 years. Tell me why I bought a lawnmower, an electric lawnmower that I can count on one hand he might have used once or twice. It was paying people to come or wasn't cutting the grass at all. It was just like, this person is just, they wanted to be taken care of. This man that you was dealing with, they seek out women who got business about themselves. If you just on the incline of like a business or like, you know what I'm saying, doing something for yourself, your passion, your purpose or something like that, it's men that will finesse women particularly like that. And they look for spiritual women too, because I've been told that they think that spiritual women are easier. Clock that, see. I couldn't believe it. I said, that's what they men be doing. They be targeting spiritual women because they think that we easy. We ain't gonna be no problem. I don't know who the hell they be talking to, because it definitely ain't me over here, man. I don't know, y'all. Make it make sense. Uh-oh. Don't tell me it's this is Capricorn, y'all. This is the last card, y'all, because I gotta go. My baby been here. Look, it better not be no, what card this is? Okay, 4 of Wands. Yeah, the 4 of Wands. The household. This a house. Okay, so it's in reverse. So yeah, I'm probably talking about myself. It was a disharmony, a lot of arguments in the household. You didn't run your household. I guess I was just talking about it and it came out. The household was not being ran properly. You got two parents in the household and it's still not being run. The father ain't stepping up, being no man for the boys, setting an example. He would rather just be in the basement playing damn the game or acting like you doing work with music and stuff. You still ain't took off. Thomas, he want to live his dream. Boy, you better get out there and make this money. You got responsibilities. You can't be talking about you want to live your dream after you didn't start having all these kids. Are you dumb or dumb? Which one? Because you're going to have to make a sacrifice. This person didn't want to make no sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? It was about them. I think he posted something that was like, the ex that I had before, this was 4 years ago that he made this comment, I think on Facebook. He was like, the reason of why I had left my ex is because I knew she wasn't for me, because she told me I needed to slow down on, my passion and my music, and that's my dream. No, she told your ass right. I wish I would have looked, because you ain't went nowhere with it. Hell. How everybody else around you, they getting placements and everything. They getting advice from you and all this, but you still ain't went nowhere. And you broke. Talk about Instacarting as your main job. Boy, if you don't get your big... Yeah, I'm finna go. And I don't knock nobody. I don't knock nobody if you try to make it, whatever. Make your money, baby. But when you're over 40 years old, you got 4 kids or three, three teenagers and 2 little ones, and you talking about Instacarting, and you had a job at the hospital during COVID. We got you a job at the hospital. You quit there, get on somewhere else. Tell them how to do their job. You quit there like you got money saved up. Like you quitting jobs because of your ego, and you don't like to be told what to do. But you ain't got no like. Gotta love it, man. You gotta love it. That's gonna do it for a look. I'm gonna be back tonight. I'm gonna come back tonight because I want to see what the live be like on Friday nights. I've never been live on Friday nights. I normally ain't been for live on Friday. Well, I normally don't come live on Friday mornings either. But I've been very consistent now. I'm here now. I'm here to stay now. I got to get my lives up and jumping here. I got to get my lives up and jumping. So y'all will see a lot more of me. I'm gonna be talking about shit, and I'm gonna talk about things too. Look, that Capricorn, he didn't made a test. I said, well, a couple months, I think, about October. Yeah, October. He came in my live one day with his real account. He messed up because I caught it and I screenshotted it. Look, baby. I said, not you stalking me, baby. Let me keep that just in case. I might need that for evidence. I'm gonna keep that for the evidence. If you say you ain't watching me. So now that made me, let me go look what you got going on. Oh, you got married? Oh, you got married to her? Okay, cool. And then every time I would post my dude, then I see your post. Are you competing? I'm not competing with you, dude. I'm not. I've really moved. So every time I would post something, if I'm going out of town or if I'm doing something, then he'll post something. Well, it ain't real unless you put a ring on it and all this. And he done got married to the woman and everything. And I'm just like, I'm happy, right? For you. Even though you did me dirty, even though you played with my livelihood, you tried to destroy me, you tried to erase me from social media. You didn't want nobody to hear me because you know I'm going to talk about you. I'm going to tell the truth. I am a truth teller. I am a truth speaker. I'm a psychic. I'm a medium. I'm going to talk about you. So he thought he was going to try to get ahead, y'all. He was going to try to get ahead of the game and try to delete all my social media. You said not. It ain't real unless you put a ring on it, brother, watching you. Right. That was a slick little shot he threw at me. And that's why, baby, you want to be married so bad. He wanted to be a husband. It's not that he wanted to be married. I ain't never been somebody's husband. I ain't never. That's why you want to get married, nigga. I've been married before. I'm not quick to just jump in it just to be doing this shit. And that's what he was about. You know what I mean? Like, no, you just want to be married just to say you got somebody to flaunt. And she ain't even. I'm going to hold that one, guys. I am mature. Cause for real, man, I could have drug him through the mud. I could have did all this 2 years ago. And I ain't say nothing. I ain't put his name. I ain't put his business out there. I ain't say nothing. He drug my name through the mud. He slandered me. He defamed me. I had people that came to me and showed me stuff. You know what I'm saying? I got evidence of you logging in from your computer, your IP address. When you logged into my account, I was already physically in my account and took a snapshot. And I took it to and gave it to the FBI. Because I'm a business. I'm an entity. You can't do that. That's against the law for you to do that, sir. You went into my YouTube accounts and deleted my shit. Like, are you crazy? Okay, bad. I play the long game. Scorpios will play the long game. I'm gonna play it smart. I'm not gonna play it like that. I'm gonna play, yeah. And I did. Like, this person is cuckoo for cocoa puffs. I tell you, baby. I was like, I can't believe he did me like that. And I did the most for him and his crazy baby mama. I'm down there consoling them. Y'all done lost y'all child. I'm down there you all hugging and snotting on me. She wanted to be with me too. I'm like, what is this? Why do baby mamas want to be with me? Like, no, y'all are crazy. No, she wanted to be with me too. So I guess that was that. Maybe they was trying to get me to get in a poly dynamic. That's somebody had told me that afterwards, and I was like, dang, I didn't even think about that because I wasn't going for it. He kind of had, she said it when I first met him, and she was like, I could move up there and we could just be a happy family. Da 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 da. Like, what? No. It was really weird. And so now that I'm thinking about it, because somebody was like, yeah, they was basically using you to get a leg up, you know what I'm saying, to get their shit together because they didn't have no motion. They ain't had nothing going on. You know what I'm saying? She didn't have nothing going on. So it was like if he could attach me himself to me, level up, and then just discard me, right? And then they could just go live like in my line, in my life, my stardom. Like that's what he thought. That's what they had been doing, getting readings on me, trying to do destiny swapping, um, trying to get ahead of my relationships. Like they'll stalk me to see who I'm with to try to contact this person to see what they can do to break us up. Like that's the type of energy that this is. You got a Scorpio rising. He had a Scorpio rising too. His crazy head. I'm telling you. And I was like, well, you got a Scorpio rising, but I'm a Scorpio sun and a Mercury Scorpio. Like I'm gonna get that ass. Just wait. I have look, Scorpios, we have one time. We only sting one time. You look at Scorpions, we sting one time and we will wait for that perfect opportunity. I will wait you out before I sting you because you're going to have to learn. I feel like this person that you were connected to, they had been operating like this with other people and felt invisible because they weren't getting karma. This person didn't believe in karma because they hadn't really dealt with the backlash of them doing this to other people until they met you. You're like walking karma. You're like you are walking karma. If somebody do you wrong, oh, they gonna get that ass man. It might not be right then and there. It might be later on down the line, a year or two later down the line, but it's going to happen, and that's what they is. Scorpio woman is definitely different from a man. Yeah, yeah. Cause I've heard Scorpio men are hell. I'm with a Scorpio man, and I will say they rough around the edges. They can be right, especially he got Leo moon, baby. That Leo moon. We talked about that yesterday. I said, baby, with them little temper tantrums y'all little Leo moons be throwing. That's how I used to look at him. You finished? He was like, that only happens when I'm hungry or sleepy. Be mad, got an attitude and everything. Chill out. Sit your body down. So yes, Scorpio man, I thought I was in love with one Scorpio man. He had me, baby. It's on the one Scorpio man that I thought, Boy, I was like, ugh, we meant to be together. And he was like, that's when I found out that it was just community D that he was sharing with me. So I was like, you got too much practice. You know how to do this too well. If you do this one more time, I know what you've been spreading. It happened to me. But he's with a Sagittarius level. That is too much. Fire with fire, they need to stay together. It's toxic, but they're the only ones that can really put up with each other. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius could be with another Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Can't nobody finna be running behind them with all that energy that they need. They need a lot of attention. They need a lot of stimulation. If you are not the type of person to want to give and overgive and all that stuff, hey baby. Oh, thank you. In my phone, I'm finna go, y'all. I gotta go. I'm finna come. I'm finna go downstairs. Thank you. Look, I got food, y'all. Baby made me some breakfast. Look. See, my Scorpio man, he take care of me. He cook. He give me the big 3 F's. Y'all know what them F's is. He do. What that is? He do what? He feed me. Finance. And you know what the next one. I ain't even gonna say that one because it don't be. But he take care of me. So this Scorpion, he's done the work. It really depends. Honey, you so done. You so done. Oh, look. You got to find a Scorpio that did the work here, who's done the healing work, honestly. And that's going to be any sign. Because we can go and talk about the different characteristics and everything like that, but ultimately it is a person by person case, and it has to do with the level of work. If you've done the shadow work on yourself, you dealt with your abandonment wounds, your heartbreaks, your trauma bonds, you know what I'm saying? If you've done the work, you know what I mean? Then you can grow with somebody like a Scorpio. And I mean, well, that's my twin here. You know what I'm saying? Like, what people are realizing now, we're getting ready to shift. If you haven't already noticed here, energy, we've shifted into a different timeline. For a group of you, y'all done already jumped in a different timeline. When you are ready to jump into that timeline, you're going to meet your lover. That's going to be a past life lover. It's going to be your past life. Like y'all was together in another lifetime, not this lifetime. But it's only after you've done the work that you're going to skip over and jump into a different timeline when you're ready. When you've cut the cords, close all those doors you left open. Why we block numbers and then unblock them? You want the person to call you? Why did you unblock the number? You know what I'm saying? It'd be stuff like that. That spirit be like, you're not ready yet. You know what I mean? Why are you playing these games? You know what I mean? It's certain things that you got to check off and check yourself to make sure that you're ready to receive the type of love that you are, wanting to receive. Because a good bit of us, we'll have it and don't know what to do with it because we're not ready. We ain't did the healing work. So we'll self-sabotage and scare this person full away. Or we'll self-sabotage and put on them tracks, start running shoes and run. You know what I'm saying? So this is a lot of work. This is a reflection of yourself. You're going to attract. Let me tell you something. If you started working on yourself, you will start attracting who is aligned with you, which means y'all will have a lot more in common. Y'all done dealt with the same type of people, same type of relationships. And so you guys are going to be able to communicate openly with what type of relationship that you're looking for to build together. You know what I mean? Other than that, everybody will be playing. Look, they be playing in the field. They be trying to pee in the pool. Go on over there. Why is you over here with the long term? They got short term over there. Look, with these dating apps now, back then they ain't have all these different choices. That's the problem too. You got too many damn choices. But you got long term, you got short term, you got casual dating, you got just want to have, like they got these type of categories now on these dating sites. So you should not be with the long term relationships if you know you ain't looking. Why is you over here in my pool, bruh? When you know you just want casual. I don't like that. That means you're trying to manipulate me into what you want. Go on, play in the pool with the other casual people. Y'all think alike. Y'all want the same things. Why you want to get something that you don't even qualify for? They can't even maintain you. They might could hook you, but then don't know what to do with you. Then have to let your ass go. You know what I'm saying? Like fishing, for real. That's how people are. Catherine said, I blocked him on everything. I changed my phone number. Yes, thank you. Please do not let this person come back. Like I said, I got a random text yesterday. Somebody was like, no, the other day, 2 days ago, are you available? Are you free tomorrow? Excuse me. I don't know who you is. And so my man said, well, maybe they was asking, maybe it was for one of your clients. I said, none of my clients have my regular number. They ain't about to ask me, am I free? They're going to ask them, hey, I need a reading. Are you know what I'm saying? It's going to be like that. That was personal. My clients put stuff that, you know what I'm saying? What exactly hey, I need a quickie reading real quick. You available tomorrow? You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Hey, what's your cash? I need to read. Are you free tomorrow? No, because I don't even know who you are. For you to just text me that is ridiculous without saying the reference of your name, who you are, what you know what I'm saying? No. So you will see that. People are trying you with these little spam numbers, these little fake numbers, them WhatsApp numbers. They're going to try you, call you. You know what I'm saying? They trying to play with you. I don't like that. They childish. They want some attention. And they ain't getting no attention. And the third party that they went to, they ain't getting no attention from them neither. Okay, because they mad. They mad at you. You ain't got nothing to do with it. You're just existing and they mad. You just doing your job and they mad. Just by you breathing, they mad. You know what I'm saying? Like that. They just mad. Damn, get off my back, bro. Like 5 of Cups. They sad. They're in regret. You leveled up without them. They was gonna ride your coattail. What? So they thought. Until you let it go. And they sad about that. And they crying. Look, with the Empress in reverse. They went back to that baby mama. Look at that Empress. I told you, look. They sad with the Empress. They sad with that baby mama who they chose to be. Because she in reverse. I told you, she neglectful. She abusive. She can't make nothing go. She cannot be abundant. She can't. It's like this person's sad because they chose the loser. It is what it is. They chose the loser. They chose the other woman, and the woman ain't who she cracked up to be or who she may have portrayed herself to be. Like, I'm different. I'm better. And now they sad because they see that they got played. They got swindled. Just how they swindled you. They got swindled by this feminine, by this baby mama. That's good for them. That's what they get. That is what they get, y'all. All right. That's going to do it for your reading, y'all. Please like, share, subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications on YouTube. Go to the YouTube channel. Go ahead and subscribe, guys. I'll be back later. I'll come back live tonight, sometime tonight. We'll have fun. We'll make it like a little Freaky Friday edition or something. Big Scorpio. See, I met a Scorpio. Ooh. What Tyrese said? She had no limit to where she go. Nah, let me go, y'all. I'm just playing. Let me eat. All right, y'all. I'll check y'all later. I'm about to eat my breakfast. Peace. Appreciate all the love, all the gifts. All the love. It will be resent back to you tenfold. Until then, I'll check you guys later. Peace. Peace, guys.